guys, welcome back. So today I'm doing the sweater weather tag, which is kind of a mouthful and a tongue twister, but I think it's a fun tag. I love watching tag videos from other YouTubers because I think it's a fun way of kind of getting to know them better, because it's usually got questions about like beauty and stuff like that, but also just kind of about their memories, their experiences, what they like, all those kinds of things. So anyway, I think this is a really fun one, so I thought it would be neat to do. So let's jump right on in. Okay, so the first question is favorite candle scent. I'm a YouTuber, so you know what I'm probably gonna say, but even before I was a YouTuber, I was a subscriber, obviously, and so I watched a lot of videos. So I jumped on the Bath & Body Works candle train, and they really are great. I mean, they're awesome candles. So I love all their pumpkin scented ones. So I would say as a general rule, pumpkin scents would be my favorite. But the last couple of years, I've really loved specifically Cider Lane, which is less pumpkin-y. It's more kind of like caramel scented. So it says, as sweet as the trip to the local apple orchard each year, a delicious fall blend of mulled cider, warm caramel, and sweet cinnamon. And yeah, that's a great explanation, but I mostly smell caramel in it. Just like a caramel apple or something. It's so yummy. But I'm not like a huge apple scented fan. I like it, but it's not my favorite. So this is more of the caramel side of that. So I really love this one. It's very sweet. So I usually can only burn it for a little while and then it gets a little too sweet. So I can usually kind of like mix this one with a pumpkin one or something. So yeah, pumpkin and Cider Lane. Okay, the next question is coffee, tea, or hot chocolate? And just answering this question honestly, I'm a Texas girl, so I love iced tea and I drink it all year round. It doesn't matter what month it is, I love iced tea. Used to be sweet tea, and I still love sweet tea, but I've weaned myself off and now I drink unsweet. It was hard to do. Unsweet iced tea. But I'm guessing since this is sweater weather that we're talking about here, they're meaning more like hot tea. And I'm not a big fan of hot tea, so I would say coffee would be my answer. I love coffee. And I have since I was a kid. I can still remember always being at my Mimi's house, and after dinner she would make coffee, and I loved it then. But I've always put creamer and sugar in it, so it makes it more like a latte. So I would say I'm a huge latte fan. Love anything from Starbucks, but I have a Keurig, and I think it was my birthday that I got it. I love that thing because I'm not a regular coffee drinker like every single morning, but I love a little cup here and there and in the evenings when it's kind of chilly, and I just love it. I think it's awesome. So I have the Archer Farms Pumpkin Spice coffee. This is really good. It's nothing compared to the pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks. It doesn't hold a candle to it, but it is really good. I put some milk and sugar in it and it makes it more kind of like a latte, and it's really good. So I love my Keurig and I use it a lot. Or this is the first fall I've had it, sweater weather that I've had it, but I'm already using it a lot and I really love it. Yeah, that would definitely be my answer, coffee. I like hot chocolate, but to be honest, I'm really not the biggest chocolate fan. So I don't hate chocolate, but that's usually never my first pick. So, and it's also super sweet, hot chocolate is. So, and I'm not like a super sweet stuff fan. So I might drink a little bit of it and then kind of get a little sick of it. Whereas coffee, give me a big old mug and I'll probably drink it all and I would love it. So yeah, coffee. Okay, number 3 is what's the best fall memory you have? I could probably pick several. As a kid, we always had Halloween parties at my parents' house. So I would invite over my friends and we would all dress up and we would play little games. My sister would do a scavenger hunt for us and she would write little riddles, and she's very creative and a great writer. So she would write down these really fun riddles and we would have to like follow it through the house, and it was always just a blast. And then now we go to a lot of craft fairs. My sister and I do, so that's a blast. But then also we always would go over to my uncle's house for Thanksgiving, and we would watch football and just have it on in the background and just eat and spend time together. And then also make Christmas ornaments. So that was always a fun tradition. So I would probably, of all those, I would say that Thanksgiving is my favorite. But really this time of year, my favorite thing about it is just spending time with my family. I love making memories, and you know those moments when you're like in the moment. I feel like as I get older, I notice these moments when they're happening, where I'm there and I'm like, this is a memory, like we're making a memory. Just, you can tell that it's gonna be something that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. So love being with my family. Yes, lots of good memories. Okay, number 4, which makeup trend do you prefer? Dark lips or winged liner? I would say both. I like both because, and actually I kind of like them together, because a lot of times I feel like when I have a really dramatic lip, I feel like I need to balance it somehow. So I really like to wear winged liner with a dark lip. I think it looks good together, and I think it balances it. Because I feel like I'm so fair and I have light hair, light brows, I need some color up in this region if I'm gonna go dark on my lips, because I feel just like funky and weird if I don't. So yeah, some of my favorites as far as that goes, gel eyeliner would be the Inglot number 77 matte gel eyeliner gel matte 77. Yeah. And this is the L'Oreal Infallible Black Buster liner. It's really good too. I like that a lot. It stays really well. And then for dark lips, I think I finally figured out my ideal dark lip, because I was trying to find something that was just slightly darker than MAC's Rebel, which I love this lipstick. It is beautiful. It's just like a deep purpley berry color. It's just gorgeous. And I was trying to look for something a little bit darker than that, but really what I figured out is I put it on with the Jordana Easy Liner for lips in Cabernet and just apply them together. And that's what I was looking for, basically. I mean, it just deepens it up just the littlest bit, and I love it. I think it's a perfect dark berry lip. So I like them together, liner, winged liner, and dark lips. Okay, number 5 is best fragrance for fall. And I go for more kind of like warm vanilla scents in the fall. I think they work really well as opposed to more kind of fruity in the summer. So 2 of my favorites are Jessica Simpson's Fancy and Prada Candy. And this Fancy is just, it's a vanilla scent and kind of maybe like a caramel-y vanilla. It's just really nice, and it doesn't usually give me a headache, so that's important. I'm really sensitive to smells, as you guys probably know if you watch my videos. And then Prada Candy is like, it reminds me of like a mature version of like Pink Sugar or something like that. Just where, I don't know, it's a more mature version of vanilla. It's still vanilla and it's still yummy, but it fits more my age. So I really like that one a lot. These are 2 of my favorites, and I think they're great for fall. Okay, number 6 is favorite Thanksgiving food. And I could probably pick a bunch of things because I love Thanksgiving food. Love, love, love. I would say turkey is my least favorite because I'm not a huge meat eater. I eat meat, but it's never like my favorite thing to eat on a plate. So I would say green bean casserole is one of my very favorites. That's a very, probably, I think it's a southern thing. It seems like it is. And then broccoli rice casserole. I love that too. Trying to think of, oh, sweet potatoes. I used to hate sweet potatoes, but my mother-in-law makes really good sweet potatoes. She puts like, I think she puts like brown sugar and marshmallows in them, and it's really good. And then my mom's mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh, I call them like heart attack mashed potatoes because they've got a ton of butter and a ton of garlic salt, and they're delicious. They are so creamy and amazing. I love them. And then my mom also makes a famous chocolate pie that's the same pie that my granny used to make. And actually my husband and I were able to make it successfully last year because my mom and my dad make it together. She like mixes it up, but then he actually like mixes it on the stove and gets it just right for the consistency. And so it's kind of like a family thing. So my husband and I were able to successfully do it last year, which was really neat. So it's really good. It's not very chocolatey. Like I said, I'm not a huge, did I say this? I'm not a huge chocolate fan. I'm not. I think I said that. But anyway, I'm not a huge chocolate fan. So hers is a lot more vanilla. She puts a lot of vanilla in it. So it's a very creamy, chocolatey pie. So good. So anyway, I listed off a bunch. If I had to pick one thing, probably my mom's mashed potatoes, just for nostalgia, because she makes them so well and they're delicious. Okay, number 7 is, what is autumn weather like where you live? I live in Texas, so it's all over the board. One day this week it was in the 40s, and then one day this week it was in the 70s. So it depends on the day. I mean, we love it when it gets in like the 50s and 60s, but it's hard to answer that question because it totally depends on the day. But I would say on average, it's really pleasant. Like autumn is the best time of year for Texas. I mean, I wish that it was fall all the time here because it's actually pleasant. You can sit outside and there's not mosquitoes everywhere, typically. Sometimes there are, but it's usually really beautiful. So it's still all over the board, but as a general rule, it's nice. Okay, number 8 is most worn sweater, and I picked out 2. So for like everyday work and everything like that, it would be this one. It's from Express. I think I got it like 2 years ago. I love Express on sales. I think their clothes are really, really nice. So I usually wait till like Black Friday or some kind of sale day when the store is like 40% off, and then I'll have coupons or something. So that's when I shop there, and I really like their sweaters and stuff like that. Most of actually my stuff is winter related from there. So anyway, this sweater is one of my favorites. I also have it in gray, but I wear this one a lot more. You know, it's just warm. Hit myself on the fight. It's just warm and cozy, and you know, the sleeves are like 3/4 inch. So if it's really cold, I can wear it with a long sleeve shirt underneath, or if it's kind of like weird weather like in Texas, I can wear it with a shorter sleeve shirt, and then it's, you know, kind of perfect. But it is definitely warm. And then for like cozy, just comfy, it would be this sweater. This is from Aerie, and it's not very fall because of the color, but it is so soft. It's like pajamas. So I want to go get more of these, like in different colors, because this is seriously the softest, most comfy sweater ever. So those are my 2 sweaters. It's hard to choose because it depends on like where I'm going, which one would be my choice, but I love both of them. Okay, number 9 is must-have nail polish this fall. I've really been loving a dark purple nail this fall, and I've worn this several weeks, which is, I mean, not several weeks in a row, but I'll take it off, use something else, and go back to it, which says a lot. This is China Glaze, and it's called Charmed, I'm sure. I think this was part of their Halloween set, but really, you don't need this exact color, but just this kind of like deep purple, it looks kind of like an eggplanty sort of a purple. I really, really like it, and I like this cream formula, so that's what I've been going for the most this fall. But I love any kind of darker creamy colors in the fall. I think they're really beautiful, but especially this dark purple specifically this year. Okay, number 10 is football games or jumping in leaf piles. I don't know if that means playing football or watching football. So I would say if it means playing football, neither. I've actually never jumped in a leaf pile ever in my life, so I think that would be fun, but I've never done that, and I'm not athletic at all. I try, but I'm really pitiful when it comes to trying sports. I'm the kid that would like make the goal for the wrong team or trip and fall or whatever. So no, I don't play football, but I really enjoy watching football. So I would say football games on TV that I'm watching. I've actually never been to a football game other than like high school games or something like that. So watching football games. Okay, number 11 is skinny jeans or leggings. I like both, but I would say skinny jeans because I wear them a lot more. You know, I work full time and I can wear jeans to work most days. Some days I can't if we have certain things going on, but so I wear skinny jeans a ton in the fall. And I like leggings, but I don't have a ton of shirts that really work with them, so I don't wear them very often at all. I would say sometimes on the weekends, but not a ton. So my answer would be skinny jeans. Okay, number 12, combat boots or Uggs. I actually don't own any Uggs, and I don't have any like furry boots either, but maybe I need to get a pair. Y'all let me know. Do you have them and love them? I've heard that there's like Bear Paw that's also a good brand that's comfy, so let me know. Do you have furry boots and do you like them? Because I'm open to the idea if they're good. So anyway, my answer would be combat boots. I have this pair that I got from Macy's a couple of years ago, and to be honest, I really wasn't a huge fan of these when I first got them. Every time I would go to wear them, I was like, ew, like I just didn't feel like they worked with my outfit. But then I figured out I just need to unzip them a little way so that they kind of lay open a little bit more, So I like them much more now. Now that I'm doing that, I'm wearing them quite a bit this year. So I think these are really cute. And then I also have this pair. These technically, they're not combat boots. They're more like moto boots, but I love them. They're these from TJ Maxx. And I found them for like, I think they were like 25 or 30 bucks, and they are awesome. They're so comfortable. They fit me really well on the leg, where they're just a little bit big, but not like so big and floppy and weird looking. So I really, really like these. And I like that it has a little bit of detailing there, but not too much. So it goes with a bunch of different things. So I've been wearing these a ton. Like I said, these are more moto, but my answer to the question would be combat boots. Number 13, is pumpkin spice worth the hype? Yes. I liked pumpkin spice before I ever started watching YouTube videos. I've always loved pumpkin flavored anything. Like, I love pumpkin pie. I love the pumpkin cheesecake from Olive Garden. I think that's amazing. Do they still have that? I haven't been there this year to know, but I love it. Me and my friend will like text each other when we realize that it's out. So I love that, and I love the pumpkin spice latte. I think it's amazing, and my sister's not a fan of it. She's tried to drink it, and she doesn't really like it, but I love it. And I get it with 2 pumps instead of 4, so that it's not like super duper sweet. So I love it. Okay, number 14 is favorite fall TV show. I could pick a lot of them. I love TV shows in the fall. All the good ones come back on. We just recently got our cable back, so I was able to watch a bunch of shows that we didn't have for a long time. And I know I could watch them online, but that's more of a pain, so I really didn't keep up with them. But anyway, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders making the team, it just finished. That's one of my very favorites. It's on CMT. I've watched it for years. Like, I think this was season 8, and I think I've watched it since season 3. Love that. I love reality TV. So many reality TV shows I love. I actually have not been watching X Factor this year. It records, but I've been deleting them because I'm getting behind and all that. So I usually like that one. And then my husband and I love Vampire Diaries. We've watched that for years, and it always keeps us on the edge of our seat. So that's definitely one of our favorites too. So yeah. Okay, number 15, what song really gets you into the fall spirit? There's really not a song that I would think of that's like fall. But I would say like a Halloween song would be Monster Mash, like that oldie kind of a song. I really like that one a lot. But then also Christmas music. I love Christmas music. One of our stations in our area started playing them recently, and I'm like practically jumping up and down in my car when I realize it. I love Christmas music. I don't want it to start playing like right after Halloween. That's a little too early, but a week or 2 before Thanksgiving, I'm excited to start hearing it. So yeah, I would say Monster Mash for Halloween, and then Christmas music. Alright guys, so that was my sweater weather tag. I hope that you really enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what some of your answers would be. If you make videos, let me know. I would love to watch them. Since we don't have the video responses anymore, I can't see it, but you could at least let me know. But if you don't, just let me know what some of your answers would be. I would love to hear some of your favorite memories and your favorite foods, and I think there's some fun questions in this tag. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!